Good morning. This is Jim Deadman, Saw Logs Plastic Cups, and it's Wednesday morning, and it's time for us to feed the little pigs. I've got you a little bit of mix this week. I've got some purchases, some items, and some stuff like that I want to put in for you. A small little machining job that I throwed in, so I think it'd make a good little quick slop for this week. So I want you everybody to gather around the big wide screen. Call your neighbors over and get the watch party together. Or get your friends, or if you're just out there in a quiet evening or morning or whenever you watch your videos, and get you a cup of coffee, a cold drink, and prop your feet up if you're ever by yourself, and enjoy peeking over my shoulder a little bit today while we're feeding the pigs today. So no further ado, let's get the pig feeding, and I hope you enjoy it. And like I say, let's get started. Good morning. How are you today? I got another one of them little simple projects, a little job I got to do. I've been helping my nephew clean up a little bit. He's moving and stuff. And he gave me a gas can. I've got another one I bought, but I don't, it's got one of them new style lids on it, which everybody hates. Well, this one happens to have an old style lid, but somebody lost the cap. Well, I was looking around for a plastic or some Durlin. I just don't have a good clean 1-inch piece of Durlin. So I decided instead of doing that, we'll just knurl this piece of aluminum up, make us a little knob. There we go, little facing job, clean it up. We're going to drill it, and you know what we're going to do here, so I'll just bring you back in a minute. I'm going to center drill it and figure out to drill it out to get my hole close. Okay, we're going to drill this thing about a 1/2 inch deep, roughly. So, let me get everything locked up. Want enough that slides down over and fits tight. Plastic, we'll bore it, we'll fit it more by hand than anything else. Now that's a 1/2 inch down to the point. Okay. That'll look good to me. Alright, we're working on it. Now I'm going to try to go up. I just made a bore and drilled it. And okay, we're at about 675. But kind of what I'm discovering, I'm worried about 10 thousandths under, see if it'll press, because this is actually pressed on a piece of plastic. So to get it tight, it's always nice to have kind of what you're working with to work with. So, why I like to use the indicators, that way I really know what I'm moving, and if I get that way I can kind of control it a little better. All right, okay, so that's good. I'm at 725. I'm running for 790, so I'm gonna reset my indicator here, and I'm gonna go about 30 thou. See where I'm at. Little bitty mooring bars, even though I've got that pretty stiff. You know, when you're trying to push something onto a piece of plastic, it's hard that you can't just measure it and get the size and figure your fit. It just don't work that way. 5. Okay, that's 55. So that's about 35 thousandths to hit what I'm looking for. So that's 10. It's 20. Let's see what we got on size, and then we'll see how close we are. Then we're going to start seeing what that is. Oh, okay, we're at about 778 or so, and I know this shouldn't go in. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take about 10 thousandths out, and then just check it with the plastic instead. Because this plastic's not round. What we're trying to do is just make a cap. So you're dealing with blow molded plastic, and it just does not. Okay. So let me see what I've got here. Okay, and what I've got here. Okay, we ain't gonna take much. We're just gonna take a couple of thousandths at a time, but we get this thing filled. It's kind of painstaking, by the way. We want this thing that kind of what we're looking for is a bit of an interference fit. I mean, where you can pull it off and on with your hand, obviously. So there you go. See how that starts in there now? See, that's what you're wanting right there. So that's what we're doing. There we go. Now we got a gas lid. What I'll do is I'll take this now it should start good. Oh yeah. So you got to have that much fit or it won't stay on it. Okay, we'll just take a cut-off tool, cut it off then the knurls, and we got us a quick lid. I forgot to throw it on, but I done chucked the file to it. And you know my penchant for using cut-off oil and cutting off on aluminum because I like to be able to just keep some dowding happening. About done. There we go. Got us a nice little aluminum. I gotta face the end on it. There's the gas cap. I'm sorry. Tom just texted me. So this is something I do quite often. In fact, this gas can, my nephew had it, and it was one had it, and he's just gonna throw it away. And I've got a gallon one that I bought that had the new style push down knobs that none of us like. So what I wanted was one to put a gallon of gas in, no ethanol, to take to the racetrack. So that's what that's for. Okie dokie. I hope you enjoyed my little quick gas fix there. I thought I'd just throw it in the slop. There's not much to it. That's a lot of times, those are some simple little jobs that there's a guy In fact, I think it's Mature Patriot made a comment. If I only had a lathe. Well, you know, that's what you say sometimes. Hope you enjoyed it. Guys, I thought I'd bring this in and show you something. It's a few things I picked up, and I've just got the GoPro in my hand. This, and this come in what they call a grab bag at an auction, one of them Friday, Saturday night auctions we go to all the time. And it's stuff that come in here like erasers you can use, these plugs you can use sometimes, and these little foam brushes, they just come in handy for a variety of crap. So, and this is a crayon for marking tires. I'm going to be working on some race car tires here pretty soon. Okay, and with that being said, I'm going to show you something else while I got the GoPro out. One of my subscribers is getting him a mill, and he asked me about my setup on my mill. It's a little cluttered back here, but I was wanting to show you. I use a static phase converter, and this is the static phase converter here. And the way I've got all this wired is, this is basically a shutoff. It has no fuse in it. You have a 220 line coming in here, then the 220 line comes out of here into the static, and then there's the other lines on the other side over that powers the mill. This is a Phase-O-Matic, and it's like from a 3 to 10 horse or something like that. It's about $300 something, but it's the best. It was the easiest option for me, and you can tell by my videos this has been on the mill for at least 2 years. And my advice to anybody doing anything like this is to either put a cut off or a plug or something. That way you cut it off. My brother-in-law wired all this up for me. He's an electrician, and so he's the one done all the wiring for this. So I thought I'd throw that in this slop. Hope you enjoyed this week's Slop in the Shop. This is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, for your entertainment and enjoyment, some slight education here on YouTube. This is beginning to get into the time of the year I've been extremely busy. My nephew, good friend of mine, and my nephew here, he's recently sold his house and moving to another rental property while he's having the new home built. He bought some property, and he's going to build a really nice home for him and his wife. And he's also going to build himself a good shop. We've got a race car in the shop. I've got some pictures. I just don't want to show. I'm going to kind of maybe take the camera over one day and do some time lapse while we're working. We got some work to do. The engine's got to go out and a few things like that. I haven't been in the shop. The tire buffer's still on the work. I want to thank my friend Robert Lark. He helped me diagnose my motor problems on the motor. It's ready to go as soon as I get a capacitor. Then I get started back on the rework of that, make that a little better. So, with all that being said and done, we've been kind of busy. It's kind of hard to get in the shop, do videos. I think I was working for a living. So, folks, no further ado, hope you enjoyed the video today. Please comment, tell your friends, and if you're not a subscriber, please do so. I'd appreciate it. I'm not sure when this video will come out in relationship to the drawing video, so I'm not going to push that. I'm getting some text right now while we're talking. Hey, yuns, have a great day. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.